Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Motusan Kamo. This is a channel where we talk about fragrances and arts. I have taken a very long break. Hope that you still bear with me, but I have lots of exciting ideas on how to hang out with you this summer. And this is the channel where we talk about fragrances and art, and we vlog on nice little trips that I do. So welcome back to my channel, a mod thing. Today I want to talk about my Discover set, Akro. I've been getting into really fragrances by Olivier Cresp. That's all I can say. And I am hoping to really take my time and go through this journey of discovery of the creation of this perfumer that I've come to just really understand and love. And it almost feels like now I cannot wear something by him that I'm not liking. So I don't know if it's just me liking the person as an individual from following him on Instagram, and just experiencing so much of his iconic creation. And I've come to sort of understand his process of creation just from following him. But anyway, I think this is his latest, one of his latest endeavors, this Akro line. There is one that just came out. I think it's Ink. I don't have it. Here this month, I ordered this discovery set, and it has 6 fragrances. It has haze, smoke, awake, dark, which I think is a chocolatey dark fragrance, and it has malt, and it has night. I've tried the night and it was really interesting. I'll talk about that some other time. But today I want to focus on haze, and I also show picture of what the bottle looks like. So this is haze. This is what I've been wearing today. Bear with me. I do need to take my time to enjoy these fragrances and just share what I feel about them with you. So today is just going to be a review of haze, and then I will also review the rest as I experience them this week. So you're going to get to hang out with me this week. And I'm also going to share some of artwork, because since this whole line is about addiction and I am beautifully addicted to art, so today I'm going to share some of my sculptures that I have sprinkled in the garden and throughout my house with you, and I put the description of who they are by, the ones that I know. But today we're focusing on Akro Haze by Olivier Cresp, a 2019 release. I've been enjoying this fragrance all morning, and you cannot even overspray it, I think, because it's so, I'm reapplying it again, because when I first begin the fragrance I tend to go slow, and then if I really love it I would reapply. So I'm reapplying it again, not that I wasn't feeling it, but because the journey that this fragrance has taken me has been so pleasant. So I thought, why not, let's reapply it. I'm going to tell you this morning when I first started applying it, and I'll put that next to an art, and then I'll take you a little bit on a little tour of some of my sculpture art, and then I will come back to give you my final words on this fragrance. To talk about my new Akro Discovery set that I purchased recently, and it came in this beautiful metal case, and we have 6 fragrances here, and they are all by the famous Olivier Cresp. I have been on a binge essentially. as far as fragrance by this perfumer is concerned. If you follow him on Instagram, for example, you will see that he's really standing by a lot of his creations. And this latest ventures that he is in with Akro is one that he's talking a lot about. So each of these fragrances are meant to sort of represent some form of addictive behavior, but in the really the most artful way interpretation possible. It's going to take me perhaps a week to really delight in this set, because I want to make sure that I'm not just giving you reviews and reading what I see, and I just want to give you my full experience used with this set. So the first one that I've decided to wear today is Haze. So I've already sprayed it on me today, and I'll interject the full pictures. All the bottles look the same. They are beautiful, and this black motif in clear bottles. Enjoying today. And today is really, I thought, the perfect weather for me to try this one. I'll show you some images. It's pretty warm and humid outside, but it's an early spring day and it's still a little bit chilly, but fairly warm. And I thought this fragrance, this one, Haze, was going to be wonderful to wear. And I have indeed been really enjoying it so far. It opened up very fresh and green, a little bit grassy, and somewhat slightly medicinal, almost like an earth-like feeling, which could have gone a bit too masculine and coarse, but clearly, given the skill of the perfumer, what you get very fast at the same time is a very comforting and somewhat humid and warm feeling, as if there's some, and which makes it very classy and comforting, as if there is some form of cinnamony, powdery note to it. So I am not telling you, I have not looked exactly at the notes. I just wanted to make sure I get the feel of wearing this fragrance. So you get this classy, comforting mix to it that's almost give you a powdery, clean, and slightly soapy and very bright feel. And all of it is blending very smoothly right now, as in a cloud. So that's the feeling I'm getting from Haze, and I am totally enjoying it right now. Sorry. So it's a beautiful day today and very pleasant. I have started putting together my flowers in my garden. And it's usually very pleasant at home, especially when my daughter starts playing the piano. So I'm sharing some of this sight and moment with you as part of experiencing the new collection. Well, not the new, but the main collection of Akro. And today we're doing Haze, and it's perfect. I'm actually really feeling it very pleasant right now. It's very smooth, very sophisticated. Now it's giving me a feel of being smoky. So I'm totally enjoying it. So I'm sharing some additional images. It goes really nicely with my table here. And today I tried Haze, and it's splendid. showing a nice art piece by my little daughter. Actually, it's inspired by Midnight in Garden of Good and Evil. Here is a beautiful ceramic tile of Marilyn Monroe by my daughter. And we can see the quarter of Maya Angelou, first African American on money. If you've been following me a lot, you would know that I'm always showing off this long statue right here. And this is another statue I love by a Mexican artist on black marble. I like to use vases as sculptural element throughout the house. So here you're seeing a couple of them in clay and in glass or in wood. So I have those big pots, those big vases that I just use throughout the house in different ways. I mean, do not feel compelled to have sculptures. Those represent nice sculptural elements that you can make use of and integrate into your artful living. And it can also be as simple as those vases. So I've grouped them together. They have some elements to them that works well together. And also I like to put those big vases on corners to sort of anchor the eye. So we have one with some bamboos on it on the corner in front of a mirror that double the effect. And I think that's the last piece of art and sculpture that I am showing you. I like to put sculpture in front of windows to create this sort of hollow element and bring things together. And this is what we're seeing here. So if the sculpture has some hole in it, I like to put it in front of a window. And that's it for my art tour. So when I decided to experience this fragrance for the first time this morning, I didn't look at notes. I wanted to just have an unadulterated perspective of what the experience feels like. But I get to look at the notes, and now I can understand that my instinct was pretty much on track with what the notes of this fragrance, the notes are. So it is an aromatic green, and if you recall, I did mention that was the first thing I got. It has absinthe, eucalyptic, that's where I was getting a little bit of the medicinal, and spearmint, that's where I was getting some of the freshness, and clary sage, that's where I was getting some of the green and herbal feel. Of course, we know that haze is really referring to, cannabis, but it's really a completely artistic interpretation of that feel. I've never had that, so I don't really know exactly what that would be like, but you do get a nice, airy, lifting, beautiful sensation throughout the journey in this fragrance. At some points, at times I was like, oh my God, that is feeling clean earlier, and then at other point I was like, oh my God, that's feeling a little bit smoky, but a smoky that is really bearable. I mean, I've had smoky fragrances where it felt like I was passing by a barbecue stand. Here we're talking about complete sophistication, the type of smoky that I can't even tell you how somehow sophisticated that feels like. And so it is on a base of smoky leather accent as the base. So I was at some point getting the smokiness, and at every stage it's so beautiful. You cannot overspray, I think. Like I said, I feel like this fragrance is so pleasant that you're going to enjoy it either way. Later on, it just rests beautifully, sexily. I can definitely see this fragrance taking you to a beautiful summer, spring evening. And it's very rare to think about a green aromatic fragrance as something so sophisticated, but really the light, airy smoke, sophisticated herbs to it. Seriously, that is just a heck of a masterful fragrance. I feel like Olivier Kress has been saying he's really proud of this creation, and this first one that I'm experiencing today is clearly from a master perfumer at the height of his craft. This is not a genre that I would ever think I would enjoy. For one thing, I would think it's masculine, I would think it's this, I would think it's that. But to get smoky, so green, so fresh, so beautiful, so well balanced, so everything. This is a total vibe. This is a total vibe. I would clearly love it on a man, but I am still really enjoying it on me. It is all that. I couldn't say less about Haze. So that is definitely bottle worthy for me. I think they have the smaller size. Just because I have many fragrances, I probably would go for the smaller size. But so far, that's bottle worthy for me. That's my review. And maybe later I would rank this after I have experienced all of them. But right now, I'm really happy I started with Haze. I'm totally loving this fragrance. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I hope that you've enjoyed my little tour of some of my art and sculpture, and which is my little addictive side of things. So that was a nice way for me to bring that up to you, along with my review of one of the acros, and that was Haze. And I seriously feel like putting this thing on. Oh, that's Night. That's Night. I got a sample of Night from another YouTuber actually, and I wore it one time. It was really pleasant, but clearly I need to wear this again to tell you all my thoughts on it. But seriously, that's just a heck. Oh, that's totally herbal and green right now. You would not even think you're wearing some fragrance. But then for the thing to just merge and take you to such a beautiful, masterful, artful perfumery genre is just totally amazing. So kudos. And if you've tried and you have opinion on it, tell me. But this summer, I'm all about trying creative things that are a little bit out of my comfort zone, because I feel now I am a little bit more mature in my nose to appreciate things that perhaps I wouldn't understand. And bear with me again, I cannot go fast on those things because I have to give you my true feeling, my true experience, and my true journey into the fragrance as I wear them. And I hope that you appreciate that and that you enjoy the moment with me. Cheers to you. I am going to delight in my kombucha drink. So delightful, so delightful. I hope you have a great day. Until next time for my next acro review. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that, guys. Why not? If I'm in it, you might as well support me. All right, it's coming from the heart. Bye.